there is one verse. What is this verse? What is the word pranipat? What is the word pranipat? Pranipat means you surrender, approach a guru and surrender to him, and humbly ask questions and render service. And what guru will do? He'll give you that knowledge. And guru, there are 3 gurus. How many gurus are there?
3 gurus.
One is Phat Pradaksha Guru. Bhavan Rokam. So one is a Phat Pradaksha Guru. How many gurus? 3 gurus. One person, hey, come. There is a Bhagavad Gita program going on. Or somebody will come and give you Bhagavad Gita. Somebody will come and give you a little prasad. What is he called? Path Pradaksha Guru or Vatma Pradaksha Guru. Actually, today Prabhupada Guru's birthday. Prabhupada, that picture, can you see on the card? So if you come whenever there is a festival, afternoon, we recite, we do Pushpanjali for at least 1 hour. We recite mantras and we offer food to them. Anyway, so one person will take you there. Or somebody will give you prasad, somebody will give you book, somebody will tell you come to the temple. Is called Vatma Pradaksha Guru or Path Pradaksha Guru. That means path. Then you'll start going there. Then the second one is Siksha Guru. Who is the second one?
Shiksha Guru.
So that Siksha Guru, what he will do is he will train you. He'll give you knowledge. By reading medical books, you cannot become a doctor. So you need a doctor who can train you. So you need books at home. You need a doctor in the school. So he will tell you what to do. You'll read, write exams. Exactly like this. Here also, Siksha Guru trains you. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh, you have to do like this. You have to do like this. Honestly speaking, we give you training. When we enter into the temple, and I'm telling today, you have to knock the door. And if you see, he has offered obeisance to Prabhupada. That's how we do. First, we offer obeisance there. Obeisance with pranam. Then you come and offer obeisance to Prabhupada. Then, keeping Krishna on the left-hand side, you offer obeisances here. And you offer prayers. My Lord, I'm very fallen. Please cleanse my heart. You are very wonderful. But give me bhakti. We don't ask anything. So what we do? First of all, when knock the door, offer obeisance there, half like this. Then come offer obeisance to Srila Prabhupada. Then come and he's a founder. Then come and offer obeisance to Krishna. Actually, we have mantras. You all should know. Whenever I come inside, we knock the door, we offer obeisance to everyone here. Then we offer to Srila Prabhupada, we tell his pranam mantra. Then we offer obeisance here to Krishna's. We have Lord Chaitanya, his pranam mantra, Nityanand Prabhu, his pranam mantra, Krishna, his pranam mantra, Radharani, his pranam mantra. Then you'll go back. If it is Kirtan, you'll stay there, class, listen. When going back, you offer like this and you go. Temple means Krishna is there. We are coming to temple, get rid of envy, get rid of greed, get rid of pride. We are not coming to temple for anything else. Why are we coming to temple? We want to realize we are not the body but soul. We think today I am this body. So there is a third Guru. Who is the third Guru? Diksha Guru. He will take your karma. He'll take your karma and he'll connect you to the process and he'll change your name. Srinivas Guru, you attended that. Like, a couple of months ago, initiation, Diksha happened here. Where you are there. You're not there. So, my name is Yugal Kishore Das is not my origin. That was not the name my parents gave. My name was different. So, Diksha Guru, our Sampradaya is called Brahma Madhva Gaudi Sampradaya. You know, just give me 1 minute. Yeah. What happened? Hey, why it's not coming? Yes. So our tradition, our lineage is directly from Krishna. From Krishna, 4 sampradayas came. How many?
4.
So one is Brahma Sampradaya. What is the one? From Brahma came Narada to Vyasa to Madhva to in that lineage, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Yugal Kishore Das, Babaji Maharaj, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada came to America and he said, I am not just any other guru. I am a guru directly in that lineage. So our sampradaya is called Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Lord Chaitanya comes in this. So Diksha Guru will take your karma and will connect you to the tradition. I want to tell you this. When anybody dies, they will go to the ether. They'll go to the sky. Oh boy, you don't know which universe you'll go. You don't know where you will go. But if you do bhakti, either your heart is cleansed, you'll go back to Godhead. If not, at least you'll be connected to the Sampradaya. You're never lost. Even like an past 1 year is you're coming, right? 1 year. So 1 year you're coming. We have 1 year bhakti account. You're doing service. It is never lost. You know, today you did pot washing. It is eternal credit. It is never lost. So one day before initiation, this is like 2002, 21 years ago, 20 plus years. I went to my Guru Maharaj. I was aspiring from him. I told him, tomorrow you're initiating me. I heard you'll take my karma and you'll connect me to the process. And I don't want you to take my karma and I don't want you to suffer. I want to suffer for my own reactions. He said, that's my duty. He said that. So I will take karma from you, but I have a request for you. You follow 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds for the rest of the life. So our connection is there. I said, never. I'll never break the regulative principles. From that day till this day, I chanted my 16 rounds. I followed 4 regulative principles. So that is what's called Guru. And Guru will pray for you. He'll illuminate your heart with knowledge. Wow, my life changed. My life changed, and I actually know what is that. I used to work in MetLife, New York. MetLife, New York. I met him in 2001. Just by meeting him, actually, I did not even know that time I'll join full time. The power. I had a small desire though. So the Gurus, if you have Guru's Krupa, you remember I recite this mantra, at the end, Mukam Karoti Vachalam. Even if you're a fool number 1, every class I recite this one verse. What is that? Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langa Eti Girim Itkrupatam Hum Vande Shri Gurandhanataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya. If you remember, I recite this mantra every time. I am a fool number 1. My Guru is everything. Srila Prabhupada is everything. Why? If Guru's mercy is there, a person who is dumb can speak. If Guru's mercy is there, a person who is handicapped, physically handicapped, can climb the mountains. What is impossible? So Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada Guru Maharaj, he chanted 192 rounds for 10 years. How many rounds?
192.
How many rounds you do?
4.
4 rounds. How many rounds he did every day?
192.
192 rounds. You know why? Spiritual ordination cannot be established by money or manpower. It is established by purity and a Naishtika Brahmachari. He said, if my children, every child can become Krishna conscious and spread all over the world, everyone can become a sannyasi, I'll get married and I'll give birth to 100 children, but I don't have that ability. That's why I'm remaining a Naishtika Brahmachari. He never got married. He became a celibate monk and he chanted every day how many rounds? 192 rounds. One time, big cyclone came, his roof flew off in the air. If he had to repair that, then he cannot chant his rounds. So what he did, he held umbrella and he chanted rounds for 4 days. He didn't repair it. He fasted. Why? Oh Krishna, my Lord, oh Lord Chaitanya, please, there is so much suffering in this world. People are stuck in the cycle of birth and death. Let me do, let me know what is that? Let me distribute bhakti everywhere. Give me strength. You know, he started with nothing. He had 60,000 disciples. How many? He started with nothing. Actually, no, his father died at age of in 1914. His guru died at the age of 1915. So he felt lonely. So he prayed intensely, So one day he had darshan of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, Krishna himself, Panchatattva. So don't worry, you preach, we'll send the money. I don't have money, I'm single. How do I promote Bhagavad Gita? How do I do Bhakti Prachar? He said, don't worry, we'll send money. Can you believe? With no money, he established 64 temples in India. And he initiated 60,000 people. In that 60,000, Prabhupada was one businessman. And in 1932, they went to Vrindavan. Prabhupada also went to Vrindavan. Prabhupada was a married man with 6 children. So he told Abhay Babu, if you have money, print books. If you have time, preach in English language. Only 2 lines. Not that they discussed elaborately. Only 2 lines. If you have money, print books. If you have time, preach in English language. Prabhupada took it like life and soul. But there is a prediction in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Every town and village, Lord Chaitanya says, Krishna's name will go. It is written, Prithvi se ache yatna agradigram, sarvatra prachar hoive moranam. So Lord Chaitanya said, Krishna's name will go. Every town and village in the world, my name also will go every town and village. People will, different parts of the world, they'll take bhakti. They'll take up bhakti. But who is that person? So India world changed, so much of world changed and so much of materialism. Finally, everyone concluded, whole world means India only. Whole world means India only. Nobody could believe it. Prabhupada was a businessman and he used to live in Calcutta. One brahmachari, he would teach Harinamamrita Vyakaran. Prabhupada, he asked, I'm a brahmachari, can I use your upstairs? Prabhupada said, all right, use my home for preaching. So this person, his name is Dola Govinda Shastri. I want everyone to hear this nice story. So he would conduct Sanskrit classes. But if you learn Sanskrit, you'll become devotee also. And Prabhupada would sit every day that evening and he would listen whatever he would say. One day, Dola Govinda Shastri told this verse. Every town and village, Krishna's name will go, Lord Chaitanya's name will go. It means India only. Prabhupada said, no, it's not India, it's all over the world. It's all over the world. Yes, one fool number one disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he will go all over the world and he'll spread this Krishna's name everywhere. But that's not you. Then who is that? That's not you, but then who is that? Prabhupada said one fool number one will do that. So time changed. Dol Govind Shastri, he was, Prabhupada left Calcutta, he went to Prayag, they were separated. 40 years later, Dol Govind Shastri became a 70-year-old man, 30-40 years later. And suddenly started seeing Americans in Jagannath Puri. So many Americans. Where are they coming from? So Dol Govind Shastri ran behind him and said, he has only one question. What is one question? Who is your guru? That one question. Who is your guru? That person, he offered obeisances and he gave Back to Godhead magazine. And he opened Back to Godhead magazine. Whose picture was there? Abhay Babu, you did it. Wow, you did it. I have a question for all of you. Today, Indians, they don't take it up. Prabhupada went all over the world. Prabhupada went to Japan. Prabhupada went to Canada. Prabhupada went to America. Prabhupada started this in America. And wherever Prabhupada went, he established pure bhakti without compromise. People, by seeing Prabhupada, they would give up. Our head, she's coming actually. Mother Malti, she told me, she just saw him. She joined full time. Wife and husband, they gave up. How many of you can join full time today? Nobody. And Prabhupada told her, you go and open a temple in London. And you can't believe this story. So her mother told her she had a 3-month-old daughter. Prabhupada gave her the daughter named Saraswati. And her mother told, you are going to London, you don't have a place to stay. So you leave your daughter with me and you go to London. How many of you will go to London with 3-month-old daughter with no job? Prabhupada had that power. So she told her mother, no, I cannot take my daughter. I cannot leave my daughter because I don't know when I'll see you. She told me, Yugal Kishore, I saw my mother after 11 years. So 11 years, they worked for Prabhupada and they opened London temple. That is Prabhupada's power. And it is not easy. So where is the strength coming? Prabhupada says, I am fool number one, but my Guru Maharaj is everything. Who? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. How many of you are understanding? You're understanding? So bhakti means, Prabhupada said, we don't want 10 stars, we want one moon. What do you want? One moon. Like that. Time is running out. Nobody will come with us. Nothing will come with us. We are married for billions of lifetimes. This is not new for us. How many of you are listening? So actually why I told this whole story is, what is the first guru? Vatma Pradaksha Guru or Phat Pradaksha Guru? Prabhupada had a friend, his name is Narendra Mulik. He said, hey, there is a good sannyasi here. Come. Prabhupada said, they're all bogus. I don't want to come. Nee, this sannyasi is very good. He's not like others. No, I don't want to come. They were classmates. Prabhupada was 1 year junior to Subhash Chandra Bose in a Scottish Church College, Calcutta. So finally, he said, no, this sannyasi is different. Please come. So just to please his friend, Prabhupada went. He went to that upstairs. They were sitting. Saraswati Thakur said, you young Indians, you should preach the message of bhakti, Bhagavad Gita and Lord Chaitanya, the pure bhakti. Prabhupada became upset. We came to the temple first time. You are giving us instruction. He said, who will listen to India's message of bhakti when India is under the rule of British? Prabhupada was a Gandhian. Prabhupada was following Gandhi, freedom fighting. Then Saraswati Thakur said, first India should get, Prabhupada said India should get independence first. Then we can promote, we can do bhakti distribution. Bhakti ka prachar kar sakte hai. Saraswati Thakur said, politics means donkey will go and horse will come. Politics will never change the world. Bhakti will change the world.
దాని సండే స్కూల్ కాదు కదా, ఎక్కడికి తీసుకుపోరు.
Madhya Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada Guru Maharaj said, Saraswati Thakur said, politics means donkeys will go and horse will come. Politics will not change the world. What will change the world? Bhakti will change the world. And Prabhupada says, I was very happy that I was defeated by my Guru. And that's it, he left. Then he got married, kids. Radha Gopal Bhagwan ki, Janta Bhagwan Bhagwan ki. 13 years later, actually 11 years later, 1933, Prabhupada met him in 1922. 1933, he was initiated by Saraswati Thakur. Saraswati Thakur went to Prayaga. Prabhupada had a medical factory, business factory, Prayag Pharmacy. Prabhupada was the owner of that company. And his name came for initiation. And Prabhupada, Saraswati Thakur said, Abhay Babu listens very well, I'll initiate him. And Prabhupada, at the age of 33, he received initiation. And his name became Abhay Charanaravinda Das. Abhay Babu became Abhay Charanaravinda Das. And then, of course, he met him in Vrindavan and he got that instruction. Prabhupada took that instruction as life and soul. What is the instruction? If at all you have money, print books. If you have time, preach in English language. So 2 years later, he wrote a letter to his Guru. You're a monk, you're a sannyasi, you're always surrounded by sannyasis. I'm a married man. I cannot serve you. I want to serve you. What should I do? And a letter came immediately. You are very educated. You're a scholar in English, Hindi, Bengali, and Sanskrit. Preach in English language. It will do good to you and the world. Preach in the English language. It will do good to you and the world. And exactly 2 weeks later, he passed away. His Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, passed away. First instruction, same. Last instruction. What is the first instruction? Preach in English language, print books. What is the last instruction? Preach English and print books. Prabhupada took it as life and, life and soul. He was a businessman and business was flourishing. Prabhupada says, I got an opportunity to become equal to Birla. Birlas were the richest people in India that time. But one day, he had a dream. His Guru Maharaj came and said, Abhay Babu, take sannyas. Take sannyas. Abhay Babu, take sannyas. Take sannyas. By this time, his children were already settled, But still, Prabhupada never thought he would take sannyas. No, Abhay Babu would take sannyas. So when he heard this again and again, the dream came. His wife, Prabhupada's wife, was very chaste lady. But Prabhupada would always go and preach. Prabhupada opened a temple in actually Mumbai. Prabhupada opened a temple in Prayag as a grostha. But the family didn't like, they were devotees of Krishna, but they didn't like his preaching. Why you are preaching all this all over, Then what happened? What is that? One day, I think it's Krishna's arrangement, So his father-in-law said, why do you preach everywhere? Why are you going everywhere and distributing Bhagavad Gita's? What is this? We do our job. We don't preach all these things. Prabhupada was powerful preacher. So because Prabhupada is from a Vaishnava family, he never drank tea or coffee in his life. In his childhood, Prabhupada was only a 2-year-old boy, and Prabhupada got typhoid. 2-year-old boy. They're pure Vaishnava family and vegetarian. Prabhupada father said, doctor said, if give your son, chicken soup. Let my son die, but I'll not give the chicken soup. Then the father-in-law telling, no, you will kill the boy or what? Just give only as a medicine. I know that's okay. No problem. No, I will not give. Finally, Prabhupada became very weak as a 2-year-old boy. So they purchased outside and they put it close to Prabhupada's mouth. Prabhupada turned like this, started crying. He didn't take it. Prabhupada's father said, let him die, but I will not give it. So, and removed it. Prabhupada did not even smell it. So, but his wife would take tea. One day casually he asked his wife, you want me or tea? She said tea. Family life, right? Prabhupada heart was broken actually. And not this, what she did, she traded Prabhupada only Bhagavatam for biscuits. In India, if you sell the papers, they will give you, sometimes, some biscuits. So Prabhupada came, where is my Bhagavatam? She said, I have traded Bhagavatam for biscuits. Prabhupada heart was broken. And actually, that is Krishna's arrangement, actually. Prabhupada left. So they thought he'll come back, but he never came back. Prabhupada took Vanaprastha, struggled, came to Delhi, and only one reason. Can you believe? Rich man, very rich man. If you actually Prabhupada Lilamrita, if you read, Prabhupada struggled for 30 years to establish Krishna consciousness in India and failed. How many years he tried?
30.
First chapter is lifetime in preparation. He tried to establish Krishna consciousness for 30 years and failed. He opened a center in Jhansi. And they were all coming and people started taking it up. But Krishna was there with him all the time. Prabhupada had only one disciple, Acharya Prabhakar, professor from Jhansi. So he finally acquired a property. The governor came that time. British were ruling India. That governor wife took that place for ladies club. Prabhupada opened a center actually, but that lady came and said, we want it for ladies club. Prabhupada cannot fight with the government, right? So they took it. Actually, I'll tell you, if you read his book, so Krishna will show an opportunity. He will try, close, catch it. Krishna will take it. Failure. Like, I don't know how many of you know, anything you touch, it will be like a mitti. How many years he failed? 30 years he failed. Wow. I have a question for all of you, those of you software. You try, software job in Java. Every 3 months you're losing job. Like that you tried for 5 years. Then somebody says, hey, come to America, I'll give you a job in Java. No, definitely not. At least India, I'm able to manage, but in America, who will try Java? So at the age of 70, he got an opportunity to try in America. But Prabhupada never gave up. That is Prabhupada. I'll try. Result is Krishna, up to you. My request to all of you, really want to make progress, listen to Prabhupada's lecture. Every 2 sentences, one time Krishna will come. Prabhupada is addicted to Krishna, mad because he's from spiritual world actually. Anyway, to tell you one story. Finally, he was preaching in Jhansi. This Acharya Prabhakar was attracted to him and took initiation from Prabhupada. He accepted Prabhupada as Guru. Then You want to join, you can join. आपको निकलना है? Okay. Nothing. So this happens every week. You know, this happens every week. 7th, 8 o'clock Friday. Direction. Thank you. So, so one time Janmashtami, you all should know, Janmashtami what we'll do? Till 12 o'clock we'll fast from water also. And 12 o'clock we'll do Aarti and we'll break the fast, right? So Prabhupada was that day in Jhansi. He was in Jhansi, and what is that? Around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, Acharya Prabhakar had to go somewhere else. So he told Guru Maharaj, please don't wait for me. 12 o'clock, you do Aarti and you break the fast. I may come at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You sleep. Prabhupada said, fine. So whole day they chanted. It's midnight, 12 o'clock. So Acharya Prabhakar came back at 2 o'clock. He came back at 2 o'clock in the temple room, and only Prabhupada was there. Prabhupada was dancing like anything. The room was filled with so much spiritual energy. And Prabhupada had a garland. I'm sure none of you know the names. Anyone knows the name Kadamba flower? Kadamba. If you go to the internet, it's like a small golf ball. Badminton ball. It'll be like that, like, the small, tiny. Like it's a round ball, and what do you call, like exactly like a badminton ball. Small things will come out actually. They are there only in Vrindavan or Mayapur. So when he came, he saw there is a garland in Prabhupada, in Prabhupada neck, with the size of tennis ball. Wow. Who gave you? I was here till 8 o'clock. Jhansi, you don't know so much. Who came to our home and gave you this tennis ball sized Kadamba flowers? Kadamba flowers are not available in Jhansi. So he went to Prabhupada and said, Guru Maharaj, who gave you that garland? Prabhupada didn't speak. Who gave you the garland? Prabhupada was dancing. So Guru Maharaj, I have a question. Who gave you that garland? Prabhupada said, Krishna gave him garland on me. Who gave him the garland? So likewise, there is a Krishna's reciprocation was there with Prabhupada all the time. But the results, finally Prabhupada moved to Delhi. Because if you have money, print books. If you have time, preach in English language. Prabhupada started writing articles in English those days, 1942. 42 means quit India. So Prabhupada would write the article in the night typewriter. If you go to Vrindavan, there's a place called Vamsi Gopal Temple. Vamsi Gopal Temple, Prabhupada would live there. There is no running water, no bathroom. You have to go. From there, he would go to Delhi to take a rickshaw, 25 paise. Prabhupada did not have 25 paise. He would get on the train, he would walk. And he would go to the printer. He would have those magazines printed, back to God magazines. And Prabhupada would go tea stall to tea stall. And he would sell this magazine for 5 paise. What is the cost of each magazine? What was the cost of tea those days, 1942? 3 paise. The cost of tea was only 3 paise. The cost of, this magazine is 3 paise. Cost of tea was 5 paise. Reverse. Back to Godhead magazine was available for 3 paise. Cost of the tea was 5 paise. Indians had 5 paise to buy the tea. But Indians did not have 3 paise to buy the magazine. And Prabhupada, this is founder Acharya. In 30 years, big people would look for him for appointments. Prabhupada was going tea stall to tea stall. Sir, please take it. I don't need it. So Krishna tests you like anything else. One day, Prabhupada went to one rich man's home. Sir, take this magazine. It's only 3 pice. That man released a dog on Prabhupada. Because he's coming in every day and disturbing me. The dog came barking. Prabhupada ran away. The another day, Delhi heat was 48 degrees. Prabhupada fainted. Close the curtain. I'll close the doors. Close the curtains. Yeah. So 48 degrees Delhi temperature, Prabhupada fainted. One rickshaw picked him up and said, "Hey, look, you're a rich man." And Prabhupada said, you look like a rich man. Why are you doing this? Who will buy these magazines? Go home. Your children will take care of your old man. Hey, don't say like that. This is my Guru's instruction. Even one person buys this magazine, 3 pice. My endeavor is successful. He never gave it up. People go to Vrindavan to die, but Prabhupada went to Vrindavan to prepare himself for the movement. To prepare himself for the movement that he is going to establish. So one day the printer said, "Swamiji, I really love you, but you're not paying money. I cannot print you this magazine." Prabhupada said, "Please, I'll pay you." No, so much of loan already. You're not paying money. Prabhupada said, "I'll pay you. Please don't stop because this is my Guru's order." Prabhupada did not even have 2 dhotis. Rich man one time, now he did not have 2 dhotis. He was never depressed. Prabhupada's story, like determination, baap re. Kya determination hai unka? His Guru prayed for somebody he did not know. Prabhupada was praying for all the Americans he did not know. Not Americans, but people from all over the world. That if you have that much determination, I'm honest with you, you'll go, Krishna, you'll go back to Godhead. Every day we say Guru Puja, Jai Prabhupada, Jai. Are what he went through. Wow. Swamiji, did you take breakfast? Swamiji did not have 10 pice to take breakfast. But he led a rich life, he cannot ask. So Manohar Lal Jain, the printer, would tell his wife, "Give Swamiji a little breakfast." Prabhupada said, "Thank you." Not even 10 pice to eat food. But I am there to do service for my Guru. Even one person becomes devotee. That's it. Prabhupada translated with this struggle Srimad Bhagavatam. First volume. And to print it, no money. Somebody told him, Hanumat Prasad Podar gave Gorakhpur Press. That is in Gorakhpur. He is a very pious man. Go and approach him. From Delhi, Vrindavan to Delhi to what is that? Gorakhpur, near city. No. So Prabhupada calculated 130 rupees. What if that person doesn't give donation? How much money he had? Another 20, 30 rupees. Means 30 rupees you have only means what? Maybe another 20 days. Who will take care? India is very tough country, But should I go or not? Should I go or not? He tried. He went to Gorakhpur. Hanumat Prasad Podar, he read Bhagavatam. Wow, this is amazing. This is gold. Abhay Babu. Actually, one time Prabhupada was in Bangalore. One person said to him, "Who are you? Why? Why are you asking? Your pen has no ink." Prabhupada said, "What does it have then?" Fire. Anything you write, anybody reads it, their life will change. Your pen has fire, you'll bring revolution. Okay. So Hanumat Prasad Pradar, he read the first volume. This is amazing. He said he gave 5,000 rupees those days to print Bhagavad first volume. Thank God. Again he came back. Struggle everywhere. Printing struggle, distribution struggle, everything struggle. Did Prabhupada give it up? Never. Sometimes small problems we give it up. No. As long as they ask me to speak in intellectual, I'm speaking on failures and success. Failures as stepping stones to success. For me, biggest inspiration is Prabhupada only. You know. So why Prabhupada is successful? 60,000 disciples. Why others were not successful? Anybody? He was determined, surrendered. He surrendered to the will of Guru. If you are not, I'm honest with you. I mean, here and there, okay, Sunday, sir, Friday evening, little class, Hare Krishna, not like that. If you are determined, you'll go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada said, ISKCON is there in the spiritual world also. How many of you are liking the story? Should I continue? You liking? One day, Prabhupada got a message from Japan. We are inviting you guys to, we are inviting you to come to Japan. Prabhupada said, yes, I'll come. Prabhupada is only one line. If Japanese read Bhagavatam, Japanese will change. And Prabhupada wrote those days, Light of Bhagavad. So the Prabhupada got this letter in January. And when is that trip? When is that meeting? In May, 5 months. All Prabhupada had to do was a ticket from Delhi to Japan. So Prabhupada wrote the book. Everything was ready. But he started asking, sir, give me a ticket to Japan. If Japanese read Bhagavatam, they'll change. He went to the President of India. They said no. He went to all the rich people of Delhi. Nobody gave him any money. Finally, Prabhupada came to. So he wrote in March, April. I don't have money. Please sponsor my ticket. The Japanese people said, we'll give you visa, but we cannot sponsor the ticket. Finally, in the month of May, Prabhupada went to that harbor in Calcutta only to see you're leaving? Thank you, Harish. Only to see that boat leave, that ship leaving. Prabhupada cried, I have an opportunity to preach to Japanese, but because I don't have ticket, money, I could not go to Japan. Prabhupada couldn't go. Why? So why Krishna tested him? Because Krishna wanted him to be successful in New York. That's why any trouble comes in our life, we should not be depressed. How many of you understood? Any troubles will come. Or a Prabhupada never turned back. Piche mode nahi wo. He never turned back. So the second volume, there is a lady by Sumati Morarji from India Shipping Company, India Shipping Company. She met Prabhupada met her. She says, Swamiji, you are like, this book is so nice. Don't worry, I'll print. You sit and write. I said, wow, thank God. Prabhupada wrote second volume, third volume. And by this time, Prabhupada was 70. 69 actually. So one day, Janmashtami in Mathura, one gentleman came. And said his son is in America. He came to America but married to an American woman, Sally. So that gentleman came. This India those days, 1970s, 60s. My son went to India, went to America, but he gave up our culture. He married that American woman. He started drinking. He started eating meat. All these things. Prabhupada said, that's why I'm looking for a ticket. If somebody gives me a ticket, I'll go to America and preach. Prabhupada always said, that's it. Prabhupada told this to many people. 2 months later, Prabhupada got a letter. Prabhupada opened the letter. A visa from America and invitation letter from. So his father wrote to Gopal. His name is Gopal Agarwal. He passed away actually. So Gopal felt he displeased his father by marrying American lady. So let me do this service to my father. So Gopal sent an invitation letter to Prabhupada and a visa. So one day Prabhupada opened, he had a visa and an invitation. Said, wow, not even a passport. So then Prabhupada, what he did, he got his passport. But now again, same problem. Money. To come to America. Prabhupada came to Mumbai. So by 69-year-old, he would go to his friends, using Bhagavatam. Then these people in the colony, they would ask him, Swamiji, any luck? No luck. India, nobody is giving money. Finally, Prabhupada decided one day, this Sumati Morarji, good friends with Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi. They were a rich family. She was going home. She had a big company in Mumbai. Morarji means what? Actually, Gujarati. So who is sitting on our steps? Swamiji is sitting on the Prabhupada sat on their office steps for 5 hours. Swamiji, what are you doing here? Swamiji wants a ticket to America. So her servant, secretary said, Swamiji wants to go to America and enjoy. Prabhupada said, look, I am a 70-year-old man, sannyasi, renunciate. I don't want to go to America and enjoy. She said, Swamiji, come tomorrow, we'll talk. So he would talk to secretary would tell her, she said, Swamiji is very old, America is very cold, he'll go and die. No ticket. Then he came and told, she is telling no ticket. Prabhupada, he said, look, he bypassed him, straight away went to inside and, Mataji, I want only one-way ticket, please. Swamiji, you are very old. Your people are telling you will go there to die. 70-year-old. Prabhupada said, no, I'll not die. Give me one ticket. Finally, she said, all right. One ticket, one way, free vegetarian, sanction. She told the secretary, buy the warm clothes for him. Then he went, you, 4 people gave 10 rupees, 40 rupees. Prabhupada got. Then Prabhupada went to Mayapur. He went to Mayapur, he went to actually Shantipur, Advaitacharya's place. Lord Chaitanya would sit down with Advaitacharya and Nityananda Prabhu would discuss how to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. He prayed and cried. He cried, this is my Guru Maharaj instruction. I don't have strength. I'm so fallen. Guru Maharaj, please help me preach your message. You gave me this order 30 years ago. Now I'm going to America. Then he came to, and he went and saw his Guru Maharaj Samadhi in Mayapur. Saraswati Thakur Samadhi. And he has one trunk full of Bhagavatam that he wrote, first volume. And little cereal and 40 rupees. He was boarding a ship. First time a sannyasi from India going to the West with not knowing anybody, but preach the message of bhakti all over the world. On the ship, he was very good. The ship came to, started September Janmashtami on the ship. Then what happened? He celebrated Janmashtami. It was very good. Suddenly, seasickness started. Suddenly, 2 heart attacks. He had 2 heart attacks. 2 heart attacks, and he knew if a third would come, you'll die. But then one day he had a dream. Krishna appeared with all his incarnations and he was rowing the boat. He said, don't worry, everything will be all right. Krishna said that. Then he became all right. Then Prabhupada wrote 2 songs on the boat. He never thought they would be published. Krishna tava punya habe bhai, e punya kori bo habe radharani kushi habe. Oh, brothers of America, if you take shelter of Bhakti Dev Radharani, if Radharani is pleased with you, then you'll attain the perfection. He wrote that song and he prayed to Guru. What is that? Oh Krishna, give me a drop of mercy. I'm a fool number 1. Why you gave me the name Bhaktivedanta? Make me dance, make me dance. He wrote these 2 songs and he landed in Boston Harbor. He did not know anybody in Boston Harbor. To left or right, he did not know. Finally, they said, but Gopal Agarwal used to live in Pennsylvania. How many of you think this is possible, right? He knew some person, they are not related, So, Gopal Agarwal booked an agent in New York to put him on Greyhound bus. The Greyhound bus reached this Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania. I went there, actually close to New York. And Gopal and his wife is American. She passed away actually maybe last year, 3 months ago. So everyone, all the reporters, Americans saw some alien coming from other planet. That shikha, paint, shikha, dress is what is saffron. All the reporters came only to click pictures, not to take an interview. People started coming. And what is that? So one day Sally Agarwal started watching water is coming out. Water is coming out. Swamiji, water is coming out. So what Prabhupada did, the tub. He filled the tub. He stood outside. He started taking water from the tub. In your apartments, there will be tub, right? He filled the water in the tub and outside he started taking bath. So water is coming out. So what? How to do that? No, you have to stay inside. Not outside. Okay. Next day, water is coming again. What are you doing? Water is coming out. Prabhupada started washing clothes on the ground. No, we don't wash clothes here. How do you do? Come here. He showed washer dryer. Washer dryer, if you put coins. She said he would cook. In the same refrigerator where Prabhupada would put his food, she would put the meat for her dog and cat. Prabhupada never complained. They are not vegetarians. He's a sannyasi from India. He never complained. But how many days can he stay there? Then they put him in YMCA. He cannot stay with us. Prabhupada said, no, I'll try New York. So he knew one person, Mishra, from India, some connection. But Mishra is a Mayavadi. There, so philosophical differences. He never allowed Prabhupada to give lecture. So Prabhupada, actually struggle, let me tell you. Struggle. No money. Prabhupada has a heavy Indian accent in English. So every time he would go to that India company, when is the next boat and next ship? One day that guy said, Swamiji will always come and ask, but you will never come to India. So no, you want to try. So Prabhupada started going to Tompkins Square Park and sing. Prabhupada faith on this. I can tell only one thing. If you develop faith on this, somehow Krishna's grace, my Guru's grace, I developed faith on this. This is the thing. What made Prabhupada establish a worldwide movement is this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhupada would sing in the Tompkins Square Park. Today the tree name is, it became a, what is that? All the devotees go and because Prabhupada, that is a tree. Sa Prabhupada. Prabhupada would sit and sing. All the hippies would come and they would listen. So Prabhupada started living with one black American. He was very good. One day he was on drugs. He tried to kill Prabhupada. And Prabhupada walked out. He ran away. 70-year-old man. And no place to stay. This is New York. So Michael Grant would come and listen to his, kirtans. He was a musician. Indirectly, Prabhupada was like, please, I want a place. So this Swamiji will pay rent for 2 months. Prabhupada visa was expiring in 2 months. They will pay rent pay rent for only 2 months. Prabhupada said, I don't want your money free of cost. I'm opening an international organization. I'll consider this as your membership. They laughed actually. Swamiji, your visa is expiring in 2 months. And you already had 2 heart attacks. We want to pay, you don't even have you don't have money to pay rent. You're opening an international organization. What is the name of that? Matchless gift. Somebody left that, they might have sold all these antiques. Prabhupada said, leave like that. Krishna consciousness is a matchless gift. That is how it started. Wow. Actually, there is a devotee by name Sureshwar Prabhu. He speaks much better. Years will not come. Blood will come. How much he went through. For what? My Guru Maharaj order. I came to America for only one thing, my Guru Maharaj order. So Bhakti Yogi means Guru. So what is that we are trying to do here? We are trying to establish the culture. Leave that legacy of Bhakti. I know it is not easy. Nothing good in this world is easy anyway. But if you dharmo rakshata rakshata, we change it bhakti rakshata rakshata. So Prabhupada, because of his power, one day Westerners, can you imagine, Westerners can chant 16 rounds every day? Those days, can you believe? Srinivas Garu, can you believe? Indians cannot do this. So Prabhupada said, chant. So, they were convinced. Prabhupada pure devotee. Prabhupada transformed. Prabhupada was a good cook. Anybody who ate from Prabhupada hands, when Krishna wants to reveal, that's how Krishna will reveal. These are not elite Indian Americans, drug addicts. If you eat from Prabhupada hands one time prasad, done. No drugs, no addiction. Can you believe? What is the power? Prabhupada's power. And one person comes one time, he'll never go back. That's it. So ISKCON, gulab jamuns were called ISKCON bullets. Anybody would eat gulab jamun all time. So they would get rid of this. They would give up drugs, they would give up alcohol, they would give up illicit sex. The hippies means they'll meet anybody and illicit sex. And 16 rounds. What is Prabhupada's power? My request to you, it's a challenge. It's a very, if you want something, otherwise one doctor told me, my life is boring. I want to end my life. I said, hey, what are you talking? Yeah, it takes so much money, operations, children all settled, I don't know what to do. I said, you come here, you'll never be bored. Then he actually, he started chanting now. Not here, of course. So my request to you, this one, if you take it up, we'll continue on this. You liking it? We'll continue on this next week also. Right? Hare Krishna. You like it, Srila Prabhupada story? So against all the odds, he made it. And it's not over yet. Yeah, thank you. That is surrender. That is my Guru. I'll do everything for my Guru Maharaj. I'm inspired speaking about him actually. So we'll continue. Prabhuji's and Madhis, anybody has any questions? Otherwise, we'll end it today. You like the today's story?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so we'll end it. Dandot. Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Dandavat pranam, Prabhu.
Dandavat pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.